I think it's good for my confidence because I haven't scored obviously yet, but helping the team get some goals also gives a plus to me. So I'm happy to help us.
Hello friends, it's always a pleasure to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. My name is Delali Frank and this is AYEW Soccer. In today's edition, we're going to talk about Ghanaian players abroad and how they performed over the weekend. If it's your first time here, as I always say, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. YouTube says that 90% of the people that watch my video are newcomers. So please, if you're part of the newcomers, subscribe and be part of the old comers. But without wasting your time, let's go straight into today's video. So I'm going to start from England and talk about Thomas Partey, obviously, who played for Arsenal. He lasted the entire minute for Arsenal and was very integral in Arsenal's game. It looks like Arsenal's team has set, as the boys would say. Like this season, they might go unbeaten. They currently lie first on the league table. And Thomas Partey has been very instrumental. For a player who was in the news for so many obvious reasons, to keep his composure and still dominate the middle for Arsenal, it's quite a brilliant one. And after the game, Arteta went to him and he was speaking with him in a way clearly tells that the manager is proud of the boy and what he's doing. So Partey was exceptional. It's good to see the deputy captain of the Black Stars excel for his club side. So Arsenal beat Bournemouth by 3-0. And Partey was exceptional for them. He had a performance rating of 7.8, which was obviously literally above 5. That is a rating that means that Partey bossed the medal for Arsenal. We're still in England and talk about Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace has, obviously, I'm sure you know that Crystal Palace has 2 Ghanaian players in there, Jordan Ayew and then Jeffrey Schlupp. So Jordan Ayew and Jeffrey Schlupp started on the right side of the attack for Crystal Palace. Schlupp, for instance, can play almost everywhere on the pitch. He was part of the midfield 3 for Crystal Palace and he was exceptional as always on the right side. Whilst Jordan Ayew also striked from the right side of the attack. It was a good day for them. They managed to win by 3-1. Good performance for them. They beat Aston Villa by 3-1. Schlupp lasted for over 80 minutes. Jordan Ayew also lasted for about 70 minutes. And both players played exceptionally well for their side. And then after the game, the Black Stars assistant captain George Boateng, who was also in England, went to visit them. After that, he posted a picture of him, Jeffrey Schlupp, and Jordan Ayew. And the reason why this is news because Jeffrey Schlupp has been in and out of the Black Stars. For our last 5-6 games, he has not been part of the Black Stars. There are a lot of news that he's always had problems whenever he comes to play for the Black Stars. So we need to convince him, do some small convincing to get him back to the national team. So seeing him with the assistant coach gives us a chance of perhaps he wanting to come back and play for the Black Stars. Who knows? There's World Cup, there are some few friendly games. Maybe the coaches will try and test him and then see. We are still in England. We're going to talk about Mohamed Salisu. So Salisu's side, Southampton managed surprisingly to beat Leicester City by 2-1. Salisu was very exceptional, had a very great start, performed brilliantly, marked Demi Vardy so well, and played such a brilliant game. I think Salisu, when he plays as a centre back, he plays so well, but when coaches shift him to the left side of the defense, like playing as a left back, that's where he struggles. But if he is in the centre of the defense, he plays quite well. He has one of the best games of the season as his side managed to beat Leicester City by 2-1. It's a good one for him. It's good to always see Ghanaian players play at the top and then excel. Still in England, but we'll go to the lower tier and talk about Hull City. Hull City lost by 2-5, but Benjamin Tete, who just joined the squad, managed to provide 2 assists for his side and the goals that he scored. Benjamin Tete has always usually been playing as a number 9, but in his new role, he plays as literally a supporting striker. Gives him the chance to create more chances, use his strength, and he's settling so well. Benjamin Tete, after the game, granted an interview saying that it's important as a striker to at least get assists in as much as you are not scoring. Yeah, it's easier to score, but getting 2 assists means that you are settling well and it's going to help him. It's good to see Ghanaian players play at that level. And I always say, playing in England, that's an advantage you get when you play in England, is that it puts you closer to the public and the press, and there's a lot of attention on you. When something interesting happened after the game, so there's a Ghanaian sports journalist, Samuel, who is also a photographer. He went to watch the game, and there was a young boy who had a plaque card requesting for Benjamin Tete's jersey, but Benjamin Tete rather gave his jersey to Samuel, and then Samuel saw the kid and said, "Hey, you can have it because I'm Chloe. You can have it," and it's something sweet, man. Like, I think salute to Samuel for doing that. I think these little things make the world a better place. So I think you are closer to Benjamin. He's a Ghanaian. You can easily get another jersey, but the kid will struggle to find him. So salute, bro. It's a good thing. Keep it up. So we'll move away from England and go to Spain and talk about Joseph Edu. So Joseph Edu played for Celta Vigo when they played against Real Madrid. Unfortunately, they lost by 4-1, but it was great. One of the Ghanaian players who has not gotten enough time to prove himself as a defender for the Blacks. But whenever he's on the club side, one of the great talents. He lasted the entire minutes for Celta Vigo, but unfortunately they lost by 4-1. Now let's go and talk about Kudus. Kudus played 17 minutes for his team. Looks as if his coach still wants him to be a sub. I don't know why, but Kudus also was in the news for reports that he's going to Everton. I think a lot of people were excited. Personally, I was, because I feel England, when you come to England, you get the attention to he needs playing time, you know, and he's peaking, and he needs the playing time to help him shape up for the World Cup. Kudus has been a better player for his side, but unfortunately, he's not getting a starting time. He came in, made an impact in the team after he's been in the news of going to Everton. And after that, his coach said that he has not even heard that the boy wants to leave and the club wants to keep him. But if you ask me my opinion, I would say that Kudus, if he can get a chance and come to Everton, I think there you get a chance to start playing. And Lampard has a very good eye for identifying young talent. I think he did that with Chelsea even before he got sacked. Most of Tuchel's players that performed under him were scouted by Frank Lampard. So it's a good one. And then we talk about Jiku. Jiku also scored a goal for his side. He started his season with a brilliant goal for Strasbourg. Strasbourg played 1-1 with Rennes. They managed to get a first goal by Alexander Jiku, but unfortunately Rennes managed to come back from behind to come and draw the game. One thing about Jiku is also he has a very good eye for goals. Like, he finds himself in a good position that always puts him at an advantage to get closer to goals, and it's a very good thing if you have a defender who can also give you goals. So these are the few updates that I'm going to give you as far as Ghanaian players that are in Europe is concerned. If there's any player somewhere that I've not talked about, I always say that Ghanaian players are everywhere. If there's any Ghanaian player that I've not talked about, let me know in the comment section. Let me also know what you think about it, these Ghanaian players and how they are performing. As I always say, it helps us, and we are hoping that Ghana will get to the top. But until we meet again, as I always say, please subscribe to this channel and let's build this community together. Bye bye for now.